Let's go! What's going on, everybody? Yes, it is submission session time. And hey, it's the Don and it's the Wise Man. T Rock, what's going on with you, T Rock?
Not much. You know how I do on my Sundays. You know what I'm doing on my Sundays.
Hey, got his golf on. Got his golf
Come
on.
get play some golf and then come talk wrestling. Wrestling.
That's how
Comes up
we
that
do.
wrestling.
It's a good old fashioned wrestling back in the
You
day.
know, at the wrestling matches.
Man, I mean, hey, I
There
thought
we go. I can see you there.
we changed. Yes, y'all do see us, right? The studio has changed up a little bit. We trying to, evolve, and it's been a year time since we be doing this thing, and we trying to come up with more things to keep y'all interested, and keep y'all involved, to get y'all talking, and get you talking about what's going on in wrestling today and what we was talking about. So yeah, we
We
we,
was
we
trying.
changed it up a little bit. Yeah, we got it. Look, little change. It's always change is a good thing. Sometimes don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's what Tupac said.
yeah, yeah. You know it. The great. Hey, I mean, we had a lot of things uphold. We ain't seen y'all in 2 weeks. We've been doing a little construction, as you see, and quite a bit of things have been going on in wrestling. And yeah, so we've had Backlash, we've had Triple A do their thing, we had Ring of Honor with the Supercard to do their thing. TNA just had quite a bit of a show going on. With yeah, it's been some things going on lately. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
mm, yeah, a lot.
absolutely, a
Well,
lot.
right. But one thing, we just gonna start off the very top, because one thing what we had going on yesterday, last night, yesterday evening, however you want to put it, we took the option to visit a certain place that was, I get it was very kid friendly, very kid friendly. I would say that. But a certain establishment was a sponsor, a certain, and so we thought we would, step in and bless the place with our appearance. And yes, we had a good old time, fashion time yesterday.
Yes, yes. Good old OVW.
OVW. Yes, it was.
OVW.
And with that, it was their Shamrock Slam Part 2, second annual at St. Martha.
Oh yeah.
So with that, I mean, hey, it was quite a bit that, like I said, went on last night. I mean, this show, what would you take of the show? How did you look at the show last night?
I thought it was pretty good. I thought I, they gave you a lot of matches. There was six matches, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think there were three before 15-minute intermission, and then the three after,
You know
if I'm
what? It
not
was
mistaken.
seven. It was seven altogether.
Oh, seven, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave you seven matches, and it was good. I enjoyed myself. I really enjoyed myself. You know what I'm saying? We were also sitting with another man who also was really enjoying himself, and
Man,
I loved his energy. He had
he,
great energy.
he had great energy. Yes.
He
I
had
mean, I.
great energy, and I loved it. But yeah,
It
I got to
was.
see some of the folks I haven't seen, wrestled before. So now I seen like I went to the first Shamrock Slam and I saw Cal Hero and stuff like that. But you know, the superior Tony Evans, and I like those two guys too. I like Tony Evans too. I think he's really good.
Tony Evans
He
was
does
good.
great mic, yeah, good make great mic work. You know what I'm saying with the hush.
Yeah, I
You know
was
what I
cheering him
mean?
on. I was
Yeah,
cheering him on.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, because he made you. You know what I'm saying? Although he was the heel, he made you like okay. You know, it made you feel a certain kind of way, right? Which is what wrestling's supposed to
That's what
do.
they're supposed to do. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
I had a fantastic time, man. I thought there was a couple little matches where I was like, how did they? Who won? How did they win? Looks like there was
Yeah,
a kick out at three, and I was just like, what? Well, other than that, it was really good.
yeah. It was a couple like that. It was. I think I want to say maybe two matches happened like that where
Yeah, it was
you
two. It
got
was
it, but the kick out
the
and
women's
they,
match.
yeah. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, but yeah, overall good experience. I mean, just
yeah,
hey,
absolutely.
I mean, let me see. Like I said, Cal here, seeing him for the first time, it was great because, like you said, you've already put him out there. You already put his word out there quite some time ago to watch out for him sometime, and just seeing him, I'm like, okay, Tony Evans was impressive. I said, and that belt, I told when I seen that belt, he had that belt's pretty. That is a pretty belt.
Yeah,
Tony's carrying around right
yeah,
there. Tony, watch your
yeah.
mouth. I'm gonna have to
United
challenge you.
States.
You have an
Yeah,
open
United
challenge.
States.
Right. Come on, I'm coming. 5'7", 2" okay, yeah, I ain't gonna say the weight, but still 5'7" and coming right for you. I need time to work out though. Yeah, need time to work
And
out.
Dustin Jackson too. I like Dustin Jackson as well. He's the OVW champ.
Oh yeah, the Dustin Jackson was pretty good. He went against that
Yeah, Jay De
Jay
Niro.
Jay De Niro. Yeah. I see. I was like, okay, because it confused me at first. Because you had the when I asked y'all, like, hold up, who's the champ? But you had one's the media champ.
Yep.
So hey,
Yeah.
I'm telling you. So which wrestler? Let me ask you this last from last night. Who impressed you? I guess you'll say the most just from last night. I mean, just watching last
Well, I got impressed for different things for different reasons.
night. Okay,
Um, I like the one part of wrestling is just not about moves; it's all about selling as well, right?
you're right.
I thought Dustin Jackson did a hell of a job selling.
Man,
Um, what's his name? Peto. Uh, in the six man tag, the one who got beat up on most of the match.
oh, Pizzo, Pizzo,
Yeah,
where he was with Super Z and
yeah,
yeah, the Slam Rock, pretty much Mr. Slam Rock. Yeah,
yeah. Mr. Slam Rock. Yeah, I thought he sold like nobody's business.
and and
Like,
and funny before you say any, I mean before you say something else, let me tell you this though. I just happen to be eavesdropping. I just happened to go past when Mr. Slam Rock himself was talking to someone in the audience and was asking the question was like, "How long you been training for this and everything else?" He said he's just been training for it for 3 months, and he did a. I mean, like I said, the job he did in that ring. He said it was a part. I think he said he missed where the guy told him to do something, but then
mhm.
he is like he missed the sale or something, or he told him to sell it, but it was a different part of the sale. But I was like, for you just be doing it for 3 months and you get in there and did what you did, it was pretty impressive.
Yeah, gotta mix it up a little bit. Gotta mix it
Mm-hmm.
up a little bit. Yeah, Jota Peso, that's his name.
There we go.
Yeah, I thought he sold really, really well because you come out there, you see this little small dude, and it's just like,
That's I was.
yeah, yeah. But I think above all, I was really impressed with they're actually in that six man tag, the Troublemakers and Jake Lawless. I
Oh,
thought I thought those three were really good. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that, Troublemakers really good tag. And I thought Jake Lawless did a really hell of a job out there. So I was really impressed with them. I understand they had the gimmick match of the night. I
Mm,
understand that, but I think if
right,
you put him in a
right.
more serious match and stuff like that, I think you'll see some good stuff. So I guess we'll find out. We could find out later, I guess.
Yeah, never know. Never know. I see they supposed to be having some things coming up. OVW, you might be expecting us soon, once again. But without that, let me tell you my whole gist of it from last night before I get into that. Like I'm with you on Dustin Jackson. His selling, when he was taking those chops to the chest.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh man, I was like, okay, okay. Who else was it? I mean, Cal Hero, that match right there, him and Tony Evans is pretty good. And it was definitely good. When it got down to I wasn't too impressed with the finish. I think it could have been a different finish. I'm trying to think how it happened, but it was like, mm, I liked the match until the finish was just like, dang it, if y'all could have finished it a different way or something like that. And even the women's match, the three-way women's match, it was kind of like gimmicky almost. It was like, you can't take it serious. But I did actually like how they ended it by you got the bigger, stronger woman putting the move on the one, and it just seemed like something that would happen in WWE or something where then you
Yeah,
got the other one that didn't get the move, throw them out and take the pin. Like, okay, I'm with that.
yeah,
I'm with that. So with that, but I gotta give my guy tonight, who I was really kind of impressed with, and I like his wholesale, like what he was doing, what he was about, and I know he's been there for a while. Mr. Tony Gunn. Mr. Tony Gunn with that. Yeah. I felt Tony. Tony was pretty good. I liked it. Yeah. He had to have a little drinky drink in his pocket there.
yeah,
So yeah. I
yeah.
was hey, all right, OVW. Y'all did your little thing right there. I hear you. So yeah. Like you said, y'all might be seeing it soon. You never know. We just might pop up. All right. Let's move right along with that. And let me see what's next. So we got the next indie wrestler watcher T Rock will be brought to you next week. And hey, he's about to bring to you some great ones. T Rock, tell him what
Yeah.
you got in store. Some
Well, I don't know if people know this, but there are a lot of indie promotions out there right now that are doing some major things. MLW, WCW, things like that. And I will tell y'all this in case y'all didn't know, and I'm sure that those who watch wrestling know this. Killer Cross is right now as the champion through 4 promotions.
I seen
And
he
he's
just got a
getting
new one. I
he's
seen
got
that.
4 belts, 4 belts, 4
Mm-mm.
championship belts, 4 different promotions. And he's getting ready to have a match with Moose. Yes, yes, he's going to have a match with Moose. So I'm pretty excited about that. But I will be touching base with each one of those promotions and letting y'all know exactly in each one of those promotions who I believe is the next indie wrestler to watch.
And who possibly could be the wrestler to take out Killer Cross for that title. Never know.
Yes, yes, we'll let you
Mm-hmm.
know.
All right. Y'all heard it here. Because hey, T Rock got some good ones gonna be on the way. So watch out for the next one. Indie
Yep,
Wrestler
yeah.
Watch with T Rock. You got it. All right. Then we're gonna step over to the one of the big daddies. We got WWE in store. So now this is a new segment where we're gonna have each and every week is gonna be somebody. 3 wrestlers for you. 3. And out of those wrestlers, this is what they're gonna be. And then the segment's gonna be called Book Their Futures. And the 3 wrestlers that we're gonna book their futures, this is what their futures could be possibly as. It's going to be you're going to take one wrestler, you're going to make him WWE champion. You're going to take another wrestler, you're going to send him along his way to AEW. Then you're going to take another wrestler and you're going to say bye bye. hang it up, leave your boots in the ring, retire. So let's see. Who are we? Who are we making champion? Who are we moving along? And who are we retiring this week? Let's see. On
Let's see.
Book Their Future. First one.
All right, who we got?
We have LA Knight. The next one.
Yes, the megastar.
Oh, where is he at? Where?
He's
Yeah,
late. There he
yeah.
is.
Kevin Owens, it took him a while. He was a little
Okay.
injured. It
Yeah,
took him a
yeah,
while to get
yeah.
to the stage. And the last but not least, the visionary, Seth freaking Rollins. Who are you doing?
Oh,
What you doing? And if you watching
all
out
right.
there, tell me who you taking also.
Let's see here. Oh, this is hard because I don't want any of these three to retire. So, hmm. All right. Since I'm an LA Knight stan, I'm gonna say make LA Knight WWE champion. Uh, let's do KO to AEW and retire Seth Rollins. Now, Seth Rollins is the best wrestler in the world. I understand this, but Seth Rollins is also the most injured wrestler in the world.
Mm,
I'm just
mm,
saying, just give him. And plus, in wrestling, you really never retire.
Hold up. I heard you on that. I heard you on that one. Seth Rollins is kind of injury prone at times. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm, I understand that.
yeah, but he's fantastic. I almost want to send him and then retire Kevin, but I'm on Kevin's stand too.
That's right. Because that's the way I'm going with that. Kevin Owens has been kind of injured. He seems like he's close to hang those tights up because the injury he's taken has been a toll on him quite a while and had him out for quite a while now. I'm retiring Kevin Owens. I am making LA Knight the champion. And I'm sending Seth Rollins to AEW. Because I just think Seth Rollins, he would I mean, he would be the next great thing to like. It would be uncalled for because Tony Khan would go crazy if someone like that, Steph Rollins, would follow.
Oh,
His following at that would have him over and would be huge pickup
right,
for AEW. And they'd probably let that man do whatever he wants. I mean, come on. It's like, now his kid, his daughter's going older, so he would have for more, how they be giving him free time and stuff. Like, yeah, hang out with your family. How many weeks you want? Oh, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Yeah. But LA Knight, it was hard for me to make him champion. I was going for him myself because I just don't know. Do they know what to do with LA Knight now? It just seemed like he's just in that multiverse where he just hung up in space and they just don't know what to do with him. Like, what's your next storyline?
right.
I don't.
Yeah, there's rumors that they just might release him.
Yeah. See, they don't know what to do. That's it. It's crazy
Yeah,
enough. But yeah, hey, we booked our futures. And hey, if you think about what we booked, what would you book? Mm, Tell us. Let us know. But until then, until next week on Book Their Futures, let me put these guys away. All right. All right, let's get to some details of what's been going on in WWE lately. With that being said, this right here had me like, had me like, hmm. With the Open Classic, why? Why are we even doing this? Why? What? can't we think of a storyline for this man? Why can't we do something with him? Just throw him out there and then give the nobody challenged it. No, nobody. So Oba just goes and picks up Los Gaza and beats them down. Like, I don't know. I just seem like they could think of something else. I don't know what's up with their AI writers.
Wow. Here's the thing. To me, this is the way to buy time with Obafemi.
Mm,
You have a lot of other things going on, and in each of the belt situations, right? These are the title situations. There's something going on with what's it, Gunther and Cody, uh, Roman, and Jacob. At least that high, right? And they definitely want to put him in there. I mean, if they want to start him off Intercontinental or something like that, I could understand that too. But I think this is just a way to buy time for him, man, until they can actually, get him in a position when something comes open to get him in a position to be part of that. But I mean, because obviously, he's going to crush anybody that comes out, and if they don't come out, he's going to crush you anyway.
mm,
So, yeah, I think this is WWE's way of buying time.
yeah, it definitely must be because I'm just not, I'm just not with it. Me, because you know me, I'm gonna
Yeah,
be technical. I'm like, I can't think of nothing
yeah,
else.
yeah.
I
There's
mean,
just no story to put him in right now.
yeah,
I mean,
I,
I mean, like who's United States is Trick,
trick,
but he's
yeah.
on SmackDown, right?
Mm-hmm.
Intercontinental's on Raw. Who's Intercontinental champion?
Penta,
Yeah, and Penta's in the thing with Rusev and Javon Evans and
yeah. Ethan Page.
Meach and Page. Yeah, all that's going on. So again, buying time.
Mm, mm. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see where you're coming from. But I mean,
Yeah,
at least give me somebody that's something for a challenging Oba, like a real somebody to give him a challenge to come out there. I mean, they could. I mean, like they had Otis, the other week. Then
yeah.
this week there's nobody. Give me somebody. Heck, I can't even think of nobody really right now. I don't know.
I
Give me
don't
the.
know where he's been and been hurt, but what about Sheamus?
Ooh, see, Sheamus, exactly. We ain't seen Sheamus in a minute. Yeah,
Right, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre.
definitely. Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
think
so
of
I
none of
can
the big
understand
guys.
that, but yeah, but he hasn't. But although he's getting a good push and fans love him and all that kind of thing, I mean, they still gotta, you know, still haven't been there long enough to get it. So let's buy him some time, and then we'll put him in a story here soon.
Right, right. Mm, yeah. All right. We got somebody tune. Oh, we got William tuned in. William tuned in. He said who he would retire. He would retire LA Knight. He would make KO champ and
Yeah,
send Seth Rollins to AEW. He said LA Knight's time has passed when he was in TNA and Eli Drake, and he can't get past the whole Stone Cold, the Stone Cold's gimmick. I feel you. Rip. I feel you on that,
right.
brother. That's enough. That's enough. Yeah, you. Hey, I'm can't argue about that. I feel you. All right, what we got? What we got? We're gonna let Oba sit and see what happens tomorrow, and then we'll pick it back up, probably. Because I would definitely not be surprised if WWE just does some more stupid stuff. All right. Hey, and this is another question for you. I mean, another Royce Keys #1 contender match against Gunther. Okay, I can see where WWE kind of like, okay, this is what we're gonna do with Royce. We're gonna be like Gunther. He's refusing to sign the contract. Royce, he's new. He's just had what? How many matches? I think they said 2 to 3 matches on this show. And is Royce Keys really? I don't can't think of anybody who's really beat or he's win against. But they WWE like, hey, Royce, you go out there and just say, hey, if
Mm,
you won't do it, I'm going to sign it. Okay, but then oh, uh-oh, you gotta. Okay, I see
well,
something. Ah, man, this
what
space.
you see?
Let me. It's something going on right over here. Let me. Mm. Well, like I was saying, it's the thing is, he's like, hey, Gunther is the thing is like, but you have him go ahead and get beat by Gunther. That's the point. That's the point. You have him get beat by Gunther. So I'm like, how's that help Royce Keys? I mean, you put on a good demonstration, but he had to lose by some interference.
All
Mm,
right,
mm,
shenanigans.
shenanigans. So I just wasn't like, mm,
I I don't think this was. I don't. How can I put this? I don't like it. How about that? I don't
right,
like it at all. It makes no sense. I understand that there was nothing for Royce Keys. I get it. And they trying to get him on TV. I get that part too. But there was absolutely nothing in this for him, right? I mean,
mm-hmm,
unless it's like a big event kind of situation, I couldn't imagine Gunther losing to anybody right now, and especially Royce Keys. Of course, there's always going to be shenanigans involved because you don't want to make Royce, you know what I'm saying, if he takes a clean pain, or he, gets choked out or goes to sleep or whatever, then yeah, he could look like, a little bit of nothing. But at the same time, I mean, hell, why don't you just put Royce Keys in an open challenge?
right,
Buy
right.
time instead of putting him in some OBS number one contenders match. Makes
Yeah,
no sense.
that was my
I don't
whole.
get it.
Yeah, that was my whole get of it. I mean, why?
Excuse me. Yeah.
Mm,
But yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that was terrible,
just terrible. Downright terrible. Downright terrible.
terrible. Yeah, man, I'm not a fan. That's
Yeah.
almost just like lazy booking. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's with that being said, I mean, I don't know if that's true, but how much WWE is using trying to use AI systems or what they trying to get their information, how they coming up with what they coming up with. So
They need to hire Freddie Prince Jr. back.
I forgot all about that. Did he try to
Yeah,
start something up or something?
I
So
think he started, maybe not start a promotion, but start a little something. But yeah, you should have seen the look on my face when I originally found out that he. This was years back, but when he was a
mm-hmm.
writer for WWE, I was thinking, that's what he's doing.
Ain't that something?
He quit. He's no longer acting, and he's just writing wrestling shows. Is that what we're doing?
Right. Hmm. Never know. Well, I just hope they do something because now well it's not how now you just know Royce Keys now it's about to get in a storyline with the MFTs. So
Well, yeah,
that that
you got to
that
keep
that
using those guys.
right
Well, at least there's only like what, one of them left,
two
two of them,
two yeah
Tamatonga and
Tonga yeah
Tonga or something. Yeah,
Tyler yeah and Tonga
Ta-
mm-hmm
Tala and Tama.
Tama
Yeah. So
Toa
and yeah, now Oh yeah, Solo. So what's he going to get some backup? He going to get the next version of the ops to work? Come on, stop it.
Right. Right.
It's a good
Uh,
place to start for him, though. I agree. It's a good place to
yeah,
start.
it is what it is right there. But yeah, I feel him. And there's gonna need a little backup too.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
so we'll see how it goes because now Jacobs with that, him and Jacob go back, and Jacobs with the bloodline, and with that, he is taking out the bloodline. I mean, it's like they are making Jacob so powerful right now, like a big bully. I mean, he is destroying. When you destroy first, you destroy the whole MFTs when they all was there. Then you come down and I'm taking out Jay. I'm Roman. Even in that match at Backlash, Roman won the match, but to me, Jacob won the war. And yes, that was like you leave that man sit down. I mean, laid down constantly. Every time they step in the ring, before it leaves, Roman's the one always laid there, laid with Jacobs towering over him every time. In this pass, you had Jacob towering over Roman and the Usos after he took him through a burial wall. I'm like, gosh,
Yeah,
man, crazy. Samoan
yeah. They got
werewolf.
to make him look unstoppable. Yeah, they got to make him look unstoppable. But the
Yes,
problem is with all this, once you put him back in the ring with Roman, is he still going to look that way?
right.
That's
That's
the problem.
that's the thing. That's why I think they make him almost look too powerful. I mean, too
Yeah.
destructible.
So yeah, unless you decide to put the strap on him. I mean, he looks like just a wild man out there. You know what I mean? And at this point, the only way he's going to not get the championship is through shenanigans.
Mm,
So you'll keep this up.
you got a point there. You got a point there. You definitely got a point.
He's, he, hey, it's going to be because he's beating everybody up. They
Yeah. I mean,
ain't
it's
gonna
it's
like that.
ridiculous. But I don't know. It has to come eventually got to come to some type of stop because is it going to acknowledge? Is he going to acknowledge the OTC? You know, I had to do a pause right there
No,
because we acknowledge you,
no,
OTC. Yes,
no,
travel chief.
no.
But yeah,
I like Tribal Chief. Don't get me wrong. I like
yes.
Tribal Chief, but he is not going to acknowledge. He got to feed his family. He got
He
kids to feed.
said, "I got kids."
Yeah, I got kids to feed. You take
he
food out of their mouth.
said, "Y'all never called me, man. Y'all never called me." But
Yep.
okay, a little interesting fact though, for real. I was listening to an interview that he had this past week, or was it last week, or whatever else. So Roman is actually their uncle and not their cousin. They just say cousins, but he's actually Jacob Fatu's uncle and the Usos' uncle. He's actually their uncle. And
Wow.
you know how that bloodline you trying to put the puzzle together like so
Yeah.
he's daddy and his daddy was his nephew and my daddy was his and they were
Yeah.
brothers
Uh,
and yeah, it's but when he said that,
that's,
so yeah, he was
yeah.
like,
That's cool. That's wild.
yeah, he was talking about the whole time when they used to hang out back in the day. It was like him and his father went. Yeah, it's a whole story. I can't explain because the whole story was kind of deep. And it makes you have to listen. Like, so really, like really, like
Is this what's
okay,
going on?
right? Is that how the bloodline was going? Man, they deep.
Apparently so.
Yeah, they deep.
Oh yeah, they deep.
It's
Yeah, they deep.
crazy how deep they are. All right, enough of the bloodline, enough of Jacob. Part two. All gas, no
Uh,
brakes.
with it.
But now you know what we going about to do. We are about to take it to the ring and predict. our predictions for these matches come Saturday night main event. So move over. Let's take it to the ring.
All
Ooh,
right.
there we go. Hey, first match is already up for us right when I go. It's already up. I mean, I don't know if this be the first match. I don't know because now which match is going to be the main event? I don't know. I mean, maybe
Oh,
this
no
one.
telling.
Maybe this one. I don't know. Let's see. Since it's the
Uh,
Austin Theory, Logan Paul versus the Street Profits for the tag team championship. Who comes out on top?
I It's probably gonna be division. I hate the fact that the street profits just got back. I'm sure they'll put them in a. Hopefully, they'll make the feud a little bit longer for them. But yeah, I don't see, and especially in WWE writing right now, anyway, the Street Profits are going to win. Now, do I hope they do? Absolutely. But if history says anything, they will not win. So, Vision is going to win this match.
Oh man! With that being said, I'm feeling you on this vision. It's going to be some type of shenanigan. That's the only
Oh,
way. I think that's the only way that because you're gonna have to Braun Breaker. This is a matter of fact. I'm putting down. This is the main event because some reason Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins will show up Saturday night, and there will be some type of shenanigans to happen, and it's going to cost the Street Profits the titles, and eventually we're going to get
yeah.
Montez Ford against Seth Rollins 1-on-1 in the ring. I feel it. It's a vision.
Listen, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. And now, man, yeah,
mm,
you're probably right, but
mm, no, no.
I don't see the point of that match. But it is what it is.
Right. It really ain't, but it's like still
It's a filler match.
right. Yeah. All right. Let's go on to the next. What we got here? Penta versus Ethan Page for the Intercontinental Championship. Mm,
Who you got?
no fear. I got Penta. Penta's going to keep it because he got some run through. He got to have a match with each and every one of them. You probably asked him. I'm saying you're going to have Ethan Page against Penta. You're going to have Rusev. I said Rusev against Penta. And you're going to get a hell of a match with Penta and Javon Evans. He's going to go through all of them.
Okay, I would agree with this. Like I said, Ethan Page just got caught up, but Ethan Page is a heck of a wrestler. This should be like, I feel like this is old AEW, older AEW match or something like that, you know. But yeah, I think Penta is probably going to win this as well, and not going to take strap off Penta quite yet. But I like the way this story is kind of building. So
All right, all right, all right. Let's move on. And last but not least, as we know for right now, is Saturday Night Main Events has 3 matches so far. Who knows if they add another one? We have Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss versus Jade Cargill. Golly, I'm messing up all of it. Meechin and B Fab. Not A Fab, but B Fab.
why not?
Be,
Why not?
right, because you go ahead, T Rock. You go ahead. Who you got? Who you got?
If Jay Cargill was, if if things were different, uh, Rhea, Charlotte, and Alexa gonna win this match. And that's because you got Rhea, Charlotte, and Alexa. You got Jade, Meechin, and BFAB. I love Meechin. I loved even when she was doing her TNA run, she was champion and all this kind of stuff. When obviously she went by a different name, I think she was Jade there. I like BFAB. Jade does a thing, but I just don't see in any world where they would beat the three Rhea, Charlotte, or Alexa. It just don't make no heck of a lot of sense. So that's what I'm rolling with.
Don't make a lot of sense. But sometimes WWE does not make a lot of sense. So, with that being said, I would not be surprised. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa. I mean, something happens to start some beef with Charlotte and Rhea to get the scale moving, to eventually get it going to the future, to start a storyline to build for the future where you have Rhea and Charlotte going for the title. I can see something. I mean, Rhea big boot,
Yeah,
lays the boot to Rhea, or Rhea does something, a clothesline or something to take out Charlotte, or something might happen where Jade and her musketeers are just they come out on top. I right now it's killing me with Jade and her sidekicks because like I don't know. I'm trying to think of the girls on Scooby Doo because you're just there. You're just there. You don't solve the mystery. You know, you just there to take up.
Jinkies.
They just there. I mean, I just don't. I mean, Meechin, they like I said, Meechin. Hey, she's had her time, but I just when I'm watching them in the ring, they don't even. It's not even exciting. It's wow, y'all. Yeah, y'all look like almost jobbers when y'all in there. It just it kills me. I mean, I'm kind of not even paying attention when they were just wrestling the other week. They just wrestled a Charlotte and Alexis. I'm like, it don't even seem right. Like, B Fab,
Yeah.
you ain't been let loose yet. Who do you got some info? You got some dirt on somebody, B Fab. You got some dirt. Are you really? You took the pay cut. That's what you did. You took
Yeah.
the pay cut. So yeah. So I'm going with Jade and them to get the win. Get it. Like I said, WWE does WWE things.
Yeah, no. WWE things.
Yeah. So let me. With that being said, hey, that's our opinion on this week's coming Saturday night main event. Y'all have some different opinions? Let us know. But that's just ours. Why not? Let's go back to the studio. There we go. All right. All right.
We're back.
All right. Right.
Back to the studio.
With that being said, let's jump on down and check out what's been going on in AEW for a sec, because my time is running tight. Let's see here. Um. All right. Well, one thing they did just announce, but we're not gonna go over this week, but we just gonna put the perns up, and we'll come back to it probably next week. Is the AEW On Heart Classic men's tournament? I guess the classic or whatever, but the men's tournament.
Got some good ones in there.
We got some good ones. Samoa Joe, Will Ospreay, Mark Davis against Jungle Boy. I mean, I'll say Jungle Boy. Jungle Jack Perry. That's a rematch pretty much from the he just lost the title to Mark Davis for the national title. We got Swerve against Bandino. Bandino, he's the most wanted man, and Swerve just took him. Swerve made a special trip to what's that? Was it
They
CML?
ROH. ROH.
Yeah, RH. Yes, there was RH Supercard, and took out him and Claudio Castagnoli against Brody King. Oof,
That'll be a
gonna
good one.
be some bangers matches, boy. But yeah, we'll
Oh
get
yeah,
back to that. We'll revisit this, but we just want to make that public that yeah, it's gonna be another good one.
we are aware.
Yeah. Alright. Mm, I got one for you, right? Okay, where we all right. And one thing you would change in AEW if you had creative control right now.
I'll make mine quick and simple. I would create stories. That's what I would do. I would put people in positions and put them in things and have stuff make sense. And I'm not talking about just the top of the card. I'm talking about mid card. I'm talking, lower card. I'm talking about I would make stories for people to be like, you know what? That's a good story. Not
That's a
just,
good story.
hey, that's a great match and we don't know what's gonna happen next week. You know? We need that's what I would do if I had creative control. So I cross my arms and stuff like that.
Right.
Serious.
I'm serious about
I'm,
this.
I'm serious.
Tony, if you hear me, I'm serious. Oh man. All right. I put a little thought, but right now, I mean, if I had some creative control, I'm I'm making sure I bring in New Day and show and machine Motor City Machine Guns are coming. And then I'm throwing them right in the mix. I'm throwing them right in the mix. Everybody's about to get on. You got to have FTR Motor City Machine Guns, FTR New Day against um Christian and Edge and Christian Cage and Edge. You about to get some matches. Oh my god. Yeah, we about to bring in I'm about to get that tag team division even more than what it is right now. I mean, you got the tag team who's been going, you've been having those top tag team, FTR and Christian Cage battling out for a while, but I just need it spread out just a little bit wider. And then we're gonna put them all in a big brawl. So yeah, it's right there.
Big brawl.
Big brawl. Storyline is again, brawl in the hall somewhere. It's gonna be
Oh, so,
brawl in
that was my
Brooklyn.
next question. That was my next question. Like, then what? There's
Then-
always a then what.
yeah, we'll work on that afterwards.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
That's exactly.
We're
That's
gonna
what
have to.
that's what it is. All right. So yeah, we'll get back to some of the AEW and excuse me, because next week we'll bring you 3 players from AEW who are going to be, choose their fate, book their their future, as I would say. So there will be 3 from AEW next week. All right, with that, let's get going. And now we got submission sessions, as you say, the Dons, because I'm the one that picked it. but my match of the week from this past week. Yeah. It's hard to try to watch every single thing, but I did pick up, watch quite a bit. And this week's match of the week, I'm going with EO Sky and Soul Ruka this week. I mean, I had a couple that, you got Darby Allen has some good ones this week. I'm talking about some good ones. You had Who else? Heck, I can't think. Javon Evans had one, I think. I mean, not Rusev, but golly, I had him wrote down too. But it was several that I looked at. But from last week when So Ruka, I think it was last week or the week before, when So Ruka went against Becky Lynch and she botched her move, and she botched it. And it was botched. Yeah, it was botched that you could really tell. Where they had to go back and they
He's like, this guy's
yeah,
God.
and they had to they had to go back and edit it. That's how bad it was. They was like, yeah, if y'all rewatch that, y'all would not see it this time. They did that. But this was a nice match. It was like for a rookie and a vet pretty much who's been here, the rookie. And so, she's just been going at it. I think they said it's just been 4 years, maybe something like that. But it ain't been long. But how she did though, and then how the match ended, where they made it as in EO had done her homework and she knew, like So Ruka does the soul snatcher. She just kind of backed up, didn't walk into it, and backed up, and
Right.
yeah, when Soul came down, she put in a crucifix in him predicament and got the win and rolled out. And was like, oh, you know what? Because they made it almost like, did she botch? Oh, no, she didn't botch it. So okay, EO. Yeah, okay. Y'all trying to I see what y'all doing. I see. But yeah, it was pretty good. I must say, pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, that's my match
Yeah,
of the week
I
this
had
week.
I had watched that match because uh, I work a lot, so I'll be having to catch highlights here and there from different things. And so I did watch that match, and honestly, I would have to agree with you. There was because I mean, was you talking about the Javon Evans match? Wasn't that with like Rusev and Penta and Ethan Page or something
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so if you really think about the show as a whole, there really how many matches were there? You know what I mean? Like especially on this particular Raw, or it was Raw, wasn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
on this particular Raw. You mean you had the open challenge, you had the four. You know what I'm saying? Four-man match. You had, what's the name of them coming out talking mess about getting the women's tag team championships and beat up on Paige and them, Paige and one of the Bellas, and what? I don't think it was the match. You know, what I mean, it just was a
Yeah.
lot going. It was a lot going on, and obviously, you had the issue with Street Profits and Division and Seth Rollins and Montez and all that stuff. So I mean, you got entertainment, but I don't think you got a whole heck of a lot of matches. So with that being said, though, I think here is a good indication because, like I was going to say, you mentioned it before when she went for that soul snatcher, EO wasn't there. It's like okay, that changed everything. That's the first time I'd ever seen that happen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so your girl Oscar gave EO the baton. She's it now.
She did. She did.
And and plus, I'm an EO Sky fan.
Yes. And hey, this announcement. Hey, it was announced today, this morning, whatever else. Congratulations to EO Sky, and I guess we still call him Evil. I forgot what his new name is, but they just got married.
Yeah,
They just got,
nice.
they just got
Is it
married. So,
Naraku or something like that?
yeah, see, I wasn't going to try. I
I think,
wasn't
yeah,
going.
I think it's Naraku.
Yeah, so they did just
Yeah.
get married.
Oh,
Uh,
so they got married. So I was wondering because I thought your boy Evil or Naraku was dating Kairi Sane.
well, it was EO. Yeah, I know what you talk.
No, no, I'm
Was
not
it
saying that they weren't, but yeah, I thought
right? Right.
I mean that's
Is
when
it?
she went back to Japan for a while. I thought they were dating, but I
I
could be
thought it.
wrong.
You know what? Too, I thought it was, or maybe somebody put it. I don't know the wrong information, but I thought it was them. Let me take a quick look while we talking real quick. Plus, I gotta announce. We got who's this? This is Trent Hatchett. 9778. He threw out a good match, and I totally. Looked over it, but I forgot. Hey, Leon Slater versus Cedric Alexander for the X Division title. He said it was fire, and I'm agreeing with Richard. It was fire. With Cedric Alexander capturing the X Division title from Leon Slater. And Leon's been having that bad boy for a minute. For a minute.
Yeah. I'd call some of that too. That's a good call. That's a good call because yeah, your boy Cedric gave that man like 3 or 4 lumbar
Mm-mm.
checks, which is
Yep.
my favorite finisher in wrestling.
Yeah. That
I
Cedric
love
does
that.
it. Yeah. He's pretty good with that. I was like, oh, they gave it over. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting.
Yes.
But hey, with that, appreciate it, Trent. Appreciate it. Hey, all right, let's move it. Let's move it on. You know what? It's something new, and we can this next segment. We're gonna wrap the show up after this, and with this new, it's called. It's time to go off the script. Let's go off the script. Now we go off the script, you don't know which way we about to go. This is the segment. It might cause controversy. We might argue. We might just have to drive out, and we just might have to duke it out because our opinions might be just that different, and we cannot agree. But sometimes, hey, you never know. Knowing we too old to be doing all
Yeah. Way too old.
that.
I stay sore enough.
Right. Heck, I could barely get off the couch without a bone cracking or something.
I'm saying.
With that being
Just
said,
saying.
off the script, here comes the question: which storyline in wrestling has you invested? Let's say that. Are you most invested into? Mm.
But let me say this real quick. I was going to save it to the end, but I will forget if I don't say it now. Killer Cross beat Moose for the WCW. He kept his WCW champion. He retained. So I just saw that. So
Mm.
uh, I don't know which one has got me truly invested because I feel like there's a lot of repeating and backtracking. And yeah, I would love to say something in AEW, but there's not a lot of story there. There's usually never a lot of story there. It's just a lot of great matches, but not a lot of you know substance when it comes to stories. Uh, you go ahead. Let me think about this one because I'm just trying to think. I know what I want to say, but I don't know if that's going to be a good story. I'll just go ahead and say it. I'll get it out of my chest real quick. Intercontinental Championship with Penta. And the reason I say this is because you got obviously 3 contenders who want his title, and the way they're having to do this is like you said, you got Pete Penta and Ethan Page, and like you just said, Penta's probably going to run off through everybody pretty much, but then the question is he though? You know what I mean? Like I can see in any real fight like Penta beating Rusev, right? But I mean, but
Right.
what's that look like as far as a story, right? Like a good story. So I'm gonna go with that because I'm kind of interested to see where this whole thing with Penta goes anyway. So
I like it. I like it because it got to end somewhere. Where does it
yeah.
go? Yeah, I'm with you. Okay, but I'm swaying the other way that you started.
Oh.
I'm going AEW, and I just want to know what's going to happen with this whole. I'm focused. I'm invested. I'm in there with the whole Darby Allin MJF. I mean, you got right now the next title match they have in oh gosh, what's the double or nothing that's going to be coming up? MJF her versus the title. Do they give the title up already? Or does MJF lose his hair?
Yeah, yeah, I feel it.
Don't know. It's like, did they just like? put the title on Darby to placeholder for a second? Because MJF did go off and get married not too long ago. I mean, hell, he just got married. So, don't know. And they're going to put it right back on. Yeah. That's the, don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't know.
You don't, and you never know how AEW is going to go. I mean, hell.
Yeah,
So,
you don't know.
yeah, so we're gonna keep that's gonna be up in the air. But yeah, that's some good storylines to follow, people. Hey, while we at it, you know what? I heard that bell has hit, and it's time to wrap it up for the day. And with that,
One fall.
one fall. One fall. Hey, it was good. People will be back. And hey, we got some stuff to go. We'll be back to talk about Saturday night main events, what happened. We got, of course, some things is going to go up to lead up to their AEW. We got things going on. Like you said, we got the Owen Hart, I guess you'd say classic tournament or whatever you want to call it. You got the John Cena classic that we didn't get on today, but we got coming up because they haven't even constructed that yet together. How's that going to operate? And other things is going on. TNA, AEW, Ring of Honor. We ain't touched Ring of Honor with that. So yeah, we got some more
Nope.
things coming to you. Yeah.
You get that super card.
Super card. All right. T Rock, you got anything to say before we go?
Hey man, I'll see y'all next week. I will have Rush from me from one of the promotions, one of the indie promotions that I discussed with you guys, and I'll see you guys next week.
All
One
right.
fall.
With that being said, we out. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.